Well, another quiz. Well, actually, more locate that system has arrived. Have you found those systems yet? Well, guess what? I've got the answers for you, including for those below level 35. Yes. Gee, shocker. What a surprise. But let's go check them out. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before we actually get into the nitty gritty today, I just wanted to quickly show you if you can actually make it out through everything. I've actually put Ops 45 in the oven. Yes, it's now cooking. Within a couple of days, I will be Ops 45. So, yay, live stream time for Ops 45. And maybe, if I've got the speed ups to do it, we might see if we can get pretty close to Ops 46. But yeah, I don't think that's actually going to happen in anyone's dreams, but we can always try. But anyway, let's crack on with the nitty gritty of today's show. Now, for those of you who have noticed that we do have this information events, and what you're going to have in here is you're going to have 4 maps to follow. Now, please bear in mind that these will operate the same as they did last month. It was a Voyager one, it was where we had to look at systems, but these things rotate. Now, I will tell you, maps 1 and 2 haven't rotated. Now, these are all Ops 35 and above. What the maps look like for Ops 34 and below, I don't know, but I do have the systems. So, watch out, because they will appear on screen. So you're going to have all these. I will just say that the 35 plus are all in the Delta Quadrant. Yes, they're all in the Delta Quadrant. And all the 34s and down, I believe, are all level 7 systems. So there's a hint straight out on where you need to be going. However, completing those individuals, each and every single one, will also pay into the current event running in the middle there of trading information SMS, and literally for each one you do, you will gain 1 point on the far side. Not a little bad of a payout for me, Ops 44. That's just under, it's around about 900 million tritanium, so that's very welcome considering of how much I can actually get through in repairs. My Valdor itself, in fact, I'll tell you what, the most expensive one to repair at the minute is the Kelvin. And that's just over 100 million tritanium per full repair. So, but anyway, that's that. So let's jump in to the we'll go straight to the map. It'll be a lot easier. Now, I am going to do the 35 and above first. So just bear that in mind. We'll get these helps in. And then obviously after the video, I'm going to be jumping to G5 space for mining. My feature's out there ready for me. So here we go. So the Delta Quadrant ones, you are basically going to be starting here. Now, it is looking at the maps again, and we'll go back to the maps just quickly, is knowing your star system layout. Now, I spent about 2 minutes solidly looking at this map and trying to place it. Yes, you do need to think. Now, you might have some players in your alliance, credit where it's due, the lower level systems was actually from one member in my alliance who actually posted them in alliance chat, because obviously we have a lot of lower 34 and lower as well in our alliance. So he posted them and it was just brilliant. So credit's due. I can't remember if you'd let me actually give his name, but it's there in my Discord. So yeah, so you've got to know your maps. Now, I will just say that 1, 2, 4 are the exact same orientation. They're the exact same orientation. But what is missing off those maps is the specific system. Now, if you actually look at the difference between 1 and 2, where the yellow dots are, well, they're not actually on the other map. It's a system that's missing. Yes, it's missing. So here is where your first one is. Your second one is there. Your third one, which is at the end, is up the other end in the deep space side of the Delta Quadrant. Now, just a quick jump in there. I do apologise last video if the music was a bit loud. It's the in-game music. Unfortunately, I've got no way to control that. I have looked through the various audio options, and unfortunately it doesn't give me a way to cut back on the background music. But when I'm actually running it off YouTube on a tablet, it's easier for me to control the video, control the music even. So unfortunately, until Prism actually add volume control, which what Twitch actually has, yeah, there's not a lot I can do from the mobile version. So, but yeah, so if you actually do look at, it's even the same with number 3. If you actually take a look, that yellow dot is missing from 1 and 2. Sorry, number 4, sorry. But it's missing. So just bear that in mind, that the system is missing. So your first system then is going to be right up here, and it's going to be Razwan. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not quite sure. But that's the first one you've got to do. Go in there, kill one hostile, jobs are good. But make sure you claim the event button before moving on, because I don't think the next one procs until you've claimed that one. So then your second one is going to be here, and it's called Think Tank. Now, Think Tank, I'm presuming they named it after, for some reason they named it after the Think Tank in Voyager. It was that being a space vehicle that disappeared into subspace, and had those 5 brainiacs on board who would help you out for an extortionate price. Now, I don't think they're employed with Scopely, so I think they are separate entities to Scopely, but maybe they paid Scopely something to get their name put on this one. I don't know. Or Scopely would have had to do something for it, but hey-ho. It's there. So that is the first 2. It's Razwan, followed by Think Tank. Now, number 3, all the way up here to Marlon Vortex. Yes, Marlon Vortex is the next one that you need to go to. So it's right here. If you follow the white line. So there, again, in there, kill one hostile, collect your thingamajiggers as well. And then back down here for number 4, and it is Avalon. Avaloy, or something like Avaloy. It's your G3 material switcher nodes system. Go in there, kill 4 hostiles, so kill 1 hostile, jobs are good. So that's the 3 systems. That's your 4 systems. Now, if you aren't Ops 35 yet, guess what? You're not going to the Delta Quadrant anytime soon. No, you're going to come all the way back down here to... Actually, I think this is going to be easier for me to show you. So, I'll put circles around them in editing. Your first one is Euridia. They are all level 7. And the best bit is the line goes through the next 2. So you've got Euridia as your first one. The next 2, starting at Talon, is number 2. Number 3 is up at Melora. Oh, and Lord have it, the 4th one is Riser. And it's actually on the white line as well. So, if we can just zoom out a bit and hopefully keep the names in screen. Yep. Let's see if we can just... Oh, we're at full extension, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that so we can actually bring it to there. So, level 34 and lower, Euridia, Talon, Meloria, Riser. They're your 4. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Now, I'm going to quickly add in here as well, is some of you keep asking content creators and everyone and others, where the hell's the next one for Gambit, Queen's Gambit? Right. Now, it's not been properly explained by the Arc Runner. There's not been any communication. I think there was a little bit of announcement, but there's been nothing else telling us. They are trying to tie Queen's Gambit in with certain events. So yesterday we had Queen's Gambit Part 2 drop. I've currently got that in my missions. No, I haven't. I've completed it. So, what you'll find is they'll be dropping periodically. I'm guessing there's nothing in here right now. Check below me. No, that's the Borg. So, keep an eye on this event change every single day. So, as soon as the event changes, quickly just come in here, look for the Voyager tab to see if it's dropped. So far, from what I've seen from part 1 to part 2, there's an average of about 2 or 3 days. I can't remember quite, but I think it's around about 2 to 3 days dropping. I could be wrong about the frequency of drops. It might be random. So, the next one I would expect to drop. Today is Sunday. It's Swarm Sunday. Not that I'm actually going to do Swarm. I haven't done Swarm in flipping ages. But it's Swarm Sunday. So, yeah. So the next one, and part 2 dropped on Saturday. And if I remember correctly, part 1 dropped on Thursday. So it didn't drop on game release. It dropped a couple of days into the event when the core missions event dropped. So if we just go into here, the core missions, they started on the 8th. So yes, that was Thursday. Part 2 dropped on Saturday. So I'm expecting part 3 to drop on Monday. Now, this potentially could be the way it's going to drop this month. Every 2 days. It says you got up till the 10th. I believe they're trying to keep it in line with the arc. So what we got here, so we've got to see if we can find a specific. But yeah, I don't think I can find anything specific. Trading information. So there we go. Gathering information. That's the ones for 10 to 34. Okay, so the coordinates are here. Okay, so we've got that one. Then obviously you got the Alliance leaderboard as well for taking information. Defeating hostiles, armadas, and Alliance helps. That starts tomorrow, I believe. Sending information. That could be part of it. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. So we're looking for a 10-part mission. Roughly every 2 days. So check it out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday those last ones from the Tuesday onwards was the final week. So I'm guessing it's going to be something like that. To me personally, don't like it. I'd rather it be 1 to 5 than a week later drop me 6 to 10. That's the way I'd actually like it. But it is what it is. That's the way the Arc Runner wants to run it this month. It is a new method. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a try. Not a big fan so far, but I'm going to reserve judgment when it comes to grading at the end of the month. But anyway, so that's it. So they're your systems. I'm going to drop them right here for you again. So, starting with 10 to 34 is Euridia, Telon, Meloria, Riser. 35 and above, Razron, Think Tank, Malon Vortex, Aviloy. Okay, so there are your answers. Have fun. and I shall see you on the live stream on Tuesday. Until then, I'm Admiral Pegasus. This is the Pegasus Show. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and have a good night. Bye.